Yo, back again with another My Team video. And did 2K drop any content today? Did we get any actual content today? Did we?
Hell to the no.
Of course, I mean, imagine thinking we actually get content. Imagine me thinking they actually give us content. You know, imagine them actually giving us content, you know? Stuff like that. But it's not the point of this whole video. Not really the point. But the point about this video is, let me see, is this. Like, I just want to discuss this. I think this is a big problem. I mean, there's a whole lot. This whole season been a disaster. We already been over that. Just been over that. I mean, the recycle packs, the neon lights, Trae Young, the laziness, the amount of recycling, the amount of no Tuesday content. Honestly, feeling like a season for new players at the max. I mean, this season has been really bad, but you know, really bad. It's been really bad. But my thing is, I want to discuss today is the season agendas. Like, I really want to discuss it in a video so I can respond better. I can like respond. And like this, I'm sorry, but these agendas are a joke. Like, I've been talking about this since last week. I wanted to show it on the screen what they had last week. Last week was worse. You still had to get, like, you had to Evo 4 cards. So put that, like, Ruben Patterson, right? I wish I can show it. Can I show it the full max and I'll show it? So I can't show the actual objective. I was on it yesterday on my stream, but so last week, Robert Horicon. So you had to get 100 points, 25 rebounds. Do the math. That's 100 points, 25 rebounds. That's, so this is right here. 200 points. You need 15 steals and 25 rebounds. Right here. You need 45 rebounds, 300 points, and 15 steals. And Bruce Bowen, I think, was the final one. And for Bruce Bowen, you needed 10 steals and 100 points. So if you do the math literally on that, for this grind that you had to grind last week, 100, 200, 300, 400 points, 15 steals, 45 rebounds. And not including all the other stuff you had to do to get this unauctionable pack. I'm sorry, but that is a crying out loud joke. That is a thing in the game, and that's like, the fact is, like, all the no, you're like, oh, it's just about like you're just being ungrateful. No, you're just being like, if I read, I want to respond to it, but it's like, no. I'm not just trying to complain to complain. I see the problem, okay? For me, I could grind if I really wanted to. But for y'all, like a casual, I'm speaking maybe for dumb. They're not gonna want to do it. Who this is mainly catered to. I mean, even if it was, like, I probably might do it, I might not, but it's not catered towards. It's Fonzie. Most people that do it are casuals that are gonna do. Or they play the game, they're gonna want to do this. They're gonna want to do this grind. You need 40 assists, 30 dunks, 30 rebounds, 15 blocks, win a MyTeam challenge. So you have to do this 60-point challenge you don't want to do for 15. So you can get 33 pointers. So realistically, let's think about this for a second. You have to literally get 15 blocks. 15 blocks is toxic. Like, it's like this grind. And like 15, this grind, you have to do it at a certain position. You have to force yourself to do this grind. And like, I try to make a point on Twitter about it, and people want to understand it. No, this is not just about this one pack. I mean, last week it was worse, but like, this is against like all type of levels. Last year, you know what we got on Tuesday? I wish I can pull it. I'm gonna pull that up just for everybody to see. This is what we got on Tuesday last year. For any person being like, but Carlo, you're just complaining. You're just trying to complain on Twitter just to complain on Twitter. You got nothing to complain about. This is just free content. Like, what are we talking about? Like, so I want to respond to that in a second, but by that logic, I guess 2K could just drop a Ruby card. Honestly. So by that logic, that is free. So we should just bring back the 2K20 Evos and shut the heck up. Okay, I want to see y'all. I want to see anyone that send me that. I wish I can pull up the 2K20 Evos. For any person that leaves this comment on Twitter, I don't even know what your point you're trying to literally make. I'm gonna show the pack too, but look. Okay, so you got 1,800 points, 900 rebounds. For any that's the wrong. Okay, but you can get it guaranteed. Okay, right, I found it. You can get it guaranteed by playing the game. So by that logic, no one should be complaining. I mean, if this logic holds, I want any person with this take who liked this tweet, I want you to tell me with a straight face, then you have no standing, then this grind is acceptable. Because this is a free card. These grinds are acceptable. This grind right here is acceptable because based off the tweet, it's acceptable because it's we're trying to find it. Because you get it from just playing the game. I mean, you got this card from technically grinding the game. So what point are you even trying to make here? I literally don't know what point we're even trying to make here. I just don't. I really just don't. Locker code pack every week. Look how the board is. Look at the board. Like, it wasn't like ridiculous. I mean, sure, it was in the middle. But I mean, you got a good chance every single week to get a pack. And that pack you could auction and sell. That pack you could auction and sell. It should have proved it was Tuesday. I looked up the date. Literally Tuesday. So don't be like Carlo, was it Tuesday? I don't know why it's not letting me scroll up all the way. I don't know why it is. Let me just move that down. See? January 18th, 2022. It was Tuesday. It was Tuesday. So literally that's what I mean. So let me look at that. So let me look at the responses about that. So you're just complaining. I just debunked that because by that logic, the 2K20 grinds were fine. Guarantee Ami. So they try to tell you it's a guarantee Amethyst, but like, you know what the cheapest? I mean, like, you're telling, so like, either you get an Amethyst, you're most likely gonna have to quick sell it. So, cause like, I mean, or you're gonna be stuck with it. You get an Amethyst card. You think for all of this grinding, you should get an Amethyst. Not even an Amethyst. You should get an Amethyst that's unauctionable. Like, it would be something if these grinds were so small that it was like almost like so easy. But and I mean, I have a problem with it because last year they gave us a locker code where it was auctionable, so I even have a problem with that too because they're going backwards. And so I just don't know what point he's trying to make really. Why I get mad about it. And then the grinds, like the grind was even worse when it had Evo cards involved with it. And I mean, it was worse. It still doesn't mean that's how it should be like good. It literally says Ami or higher. Okay, we're looking past the Ami. I'm gonna respond to this. We're looking past the Ami and higher. Because let's be real, most people are gonna get that lowest tier. So when I say gold, I mean Amethyst. Okay, it's the same thing. The same thing. They're gonna be spending that time to get an unauctionable card. Before, you didn't have to spend any time. You didn't have to spend any, you gotta type your locker code in, boop boop. You used to get this thing, and I mean, you got a good chance of hitting it most times. Sometimes they would give that, think of that other one where it wasn't even that hard. Like most times you would get the pack, most times out of 10 you would get it. And this doesn't mean, oh yeah, just because they did these packs, they don't have to do these codes. They could do both of them. So that, they could do both of them. I feel like for casuals, this grind is too toxic. For people like me, I mean, why would I do it for unauctionable stuff? It doesn't make sense. People casuals, they might say, well, I might want to, but it's like too much for a card. I can't even, if I pull something good, I can't even, like say I get a diamond, I still got to keep that diamond. It's just it kind of ruins the fun of it. You can do it while just playing the mode and stack agendas. How's that time efficient? Why I say that's not time efficient? Because literally, you're making a person grind a ton of effort into. It's not even about the time. You're putting a lot of effort into that. Into that grind for a card you cannot sell. That person the person that is most likely gonna do it, most likely doesn't have a lot of MC. They most likely don't have the funds like I do, or time. They this isn't a little grind. Anyone saying this grind is hard? This grind is tough. Like 40 assists, 33s, which you have to do that with specific players. That's a good amount of time, and including the Evo ones. Oh God, the Evo ones are straight. Oh my Lord. So yeah, it's like, I don't think it is time efficient. It's like, it's not worth the time. Doing those grinds, I personally think you should just skip those grinds each week. And that's what I mean. When I say my team is like not valuing people's time, is slap in the face to make the grind that much, to make it much. That grind is not a little grind. That grind takes some time. That grind, and it's a boring grind. For a card that's going to be likely, you might have to quick sell, or it's going to be collection filler. Most likely, you're not going to get nothing from that pack. So that's what I mean. That's what I mean though. It's like it's not even about large, it's about things in general with this game. Like, does everything have to be unauctionable? Does everything? Does the event cards have to? What was the reasoning for the event cards to be unauctionable yesterday? Like, I have people in chat who literally spend 100 games, 100 hours, and they just played so many hours like last year and didn't get anything. Or they got you spend that much time, and if they get that card, they can't even have the choice of selling it. That's what I mean by 2K not valuing your time. You're putting in your time, effort, and that's not easy. Not a lot of people have a lot of time to be on this game like I do. It's like, I gotta look at it from their point of view. They got that time, they're putting it in, and then how can I tell that person, hey, you should go play my team today, when they don't value your time? They don't value your time at all, because that grind is awful. That grind right there is awful. That's even exists. Also, and it doesn't just stop there. You can bring up the limited weekend events where you have to do 10 agendas for an ultra pack. Those grinds are garbage as well. You can include those in the bracket of garbage. Include that in the bracket of garbage too, okay? I'm not forgetting about those grinds. Those grinds are terrible as well. And I would pull them up, but I was trying to find the agendas, but I even found it. You got literally Robert Horry for this pack. To get this pack, I think you had to evo like 4 cards and like other stuff. So for that grind, like Amy Robert Horry's 4K. You had to grind all of that for an auction, and Robert Horry's not sellable. All of that for a 4,000 card that you can't even have to sell. It's not like you took the chance and then you luck of the draw. But it's like no, you put in a ton of time, Legend, to literally not get rewarded, to get scammed out of your time. Like, and that's not just you, that's a lot of people. And that's what I mean by not valuing your time. Why does John Stockton have better tendencies than Larry Bird? Why does Kuzma have better tendencies than Larry Bird? That's why I say 2K has no valuement of people's time on this game. And I wonder why, at the same time, less people are wanting to play my team than ever. Like, it's just ever been. Like, why people are, like, you go on polls, sure, it's Twitter, but like, I checked Vlogs. Thought last year, didn't you get an auctionable pack for just doing one game? I don't even remember it being 3 games. I could be wrong about that, but I don't even remember it being like you had to play 3 games. I could be wrong about that. But I remember it was just 1 and you got a pack. I mean, someone can remind me in the comment section. But I have a really big issue with this. But you look at the poll on Twitter. That's Ronnie. Look at the poll on Twitter. WL results. 58% don't like the season. They're disliking this season. So 2K, this ain't even a rant. This is, because I'm gonna be respectful as ever. You know, you don't deserve any respect. You're the worst company ever sometimes. And I think your dev team really are the, like, little, you know, just, I can't stand 2K. But yeah, literally, make these grinds auctionable. Make all lock codes auctionable. You should send out a public apology for making all these unauctionable packs in the game. Remove them all, like, honestly, remove half all of them almost from the game. Literally. Bring back locker codes every week. Bring back that. Stop making the pack card for the game lock code being unauctionable. There's no reasoning for it. You don't pull jack from it anyway, most times anyway. Most people didn't get nothing anyway. Your packs aren't good for some reason. I don't know who told y'all your packs were good. Most people got jack. Only a few people would tweet out and they pulled something. 99% of us got jack. So you don't gotta make everything unauctionable in your game. Please. I'm telling you right now. No, because I'm gonna tell you right now how I feel about this, but these season agenda super packs are a freaking joke in my team. They are. Super pack recycle is a joke, but we're not even on that. It's just these objectives. It might someone in chat or comment be like, "This is so small," but no, it's part of the problem. It's a big problem because it goes back to the unauctionable packs all year. Like, we have unauctionable event, unauctionable this, unauctionable that. They don't even advertise half the time it's unauctionable. They even made the pink diamond unauctionable right here too. Like, for the Thanksgiving, there's nowhere stating it was unauctionable at first. And then, like, until people got it, and then they switched it up for season 2, and then changed it and made it an unauctionable pack. That is sneaky. Like, you have done a lot of shady stuff, 2K, with this unauctionable stuff. Instead, you don't advertise it on your Twitter. You didn't advertise it once in your event they're unauctionable, because guess what? Then you'll have people giving you flack about it. But you know not to show that. So be more transparent. Stop lying like you always do, 2K. And stop with the unauctionable packs. It's killing the mode. It's killing the mode, literally. And I think it's literally, I feel like that's one of the big, I mean, there's so many problems with this, like, season, but that's like a my team problem. I don't even think it's just a season to run. This is a my team problem this year that needs, in my opinion, needs to be addressed. It needs to be let go, and they need to give codes. Stop, like, literally. How, like I said, how can I come over to the challenge? Why are this pack auctionable? But I go over to the agendas, lock codes, events. None of them are auctionable. That's a joke. That is sad. That is just, it is downright stupid. Now, I could understand maybe if the exchange were unauctionable. Maybe I can understand that, but, like, there's no reasoning for those other stuff to be unauctionable. You're making people's time feel wasted. Like, Blage, I seen Blage, I was scrolling down to find them, and literally Blaging got literally Robert Horry for that long. I'd mention it, but that's horrible. That's, and he's, and today, if you pull something, he wouldn't even have an option to sell it. That's not good. That's not good content. That would make someone new. I would say that's not worth your time. I wouldn't even worry about. I would say I would say to anyone, I say don't even worry about doing it. It's a waste of time. Why? You can't even make MT profit from it at the end of the day. If you get a diamond, it's just gonna be collection filler. If you get an Ami, it might just probably be collections. But you can't do nothing with the card unless you buy the card and quick sell. That's the only way you can quick sell that card. So yeah, I feel like that's one of my biggest issues. These agendas are a joke in my team, and just the way I have to say it. But yeah, tell me what you think in the comment section. Hit the like, and I'm just gonna give my opinion about the mode, and just to give my take. In NBA 2K, please stop destroying my team. You're killing the game every single day of this passing week. Even though you're getting the pink diamonds, and at least that's good for new players, but for the people that have been playing, you're killing the game for us. See you on the next My Team video.